So once again, I welcome on the class of Geotechnical Engineering. I hope you all are safe and doing well. So in the previous discussion, we have seen the important relationship, and the relationship was the first that is relationship between void ratio and porosity. So E is equal to eta by 1 minus eta, or eta is equal to E by 1 plus E. Second relationship I have derived, that is E into S is equal to W into G. And third relationship I have derived, that is the expression of bulk density, gamma B is equal to G plus ES by 1 plus E into gamma W. And after that I have derived the relationship of expression of saturated density, G plus E divided by 1 plus E into gamma W, and expression of dry density, G gamma W divided by 1 plus E, and the expression of submerged density, G minus 1 divided by 1 plus E into gamma W, and the relationship between dry density, percentage air voids, water content, and specific gravity of solid, that is gamma D is equal to 1 minus Na G gamma W divided by 1 plus Wg. And after that I have discussed the 6 different method to compute the water content of the soil, and these 6 different method was: the first one is oven drying method, second one is the picnometer method, third one is sand bath method, fourth one is calcium carbide method, and the fifth one is torsion balance method, and the sixth one is radiation method. Out of 6, I have already discussed the first method, that is oven drying method, how to compute the moisture content by oven drying method. So I told you that this oven drying method is a laboratory method, and it takes time to compute the water content of soil. It takes approximately 24 hours, and the procedure I have told you that take the empty weight of the container and weight it, say it is W1, and after that take the moist soil sample and put into the container and weight once again, weight it, that is W2, and this moist sample is put it into the electric oven for 24 hours, and the inside temperature of the electric oven was maintained at 105 to 1110 degree centigrade, and after 24 hours you have to take it and once again weight it, say it is W4. So the moisture content can be computed as W2 minus W3 divided by W3 minus W1 into 100. So this is the most accurate method, or this is the most accurate laboratory method to compute the moisture content or water content of the soil. But the one drawback is, that is, it takes 24 hours, means long time to compute the moisture content. If you have sufficient time, then it is no problem. This method is most preferable in the laboratory. And after that I will discuss second method, that is picnometer method. That is picnometer method, once you know the value of specific gravity of solid, then you can compute the moisture content. Otherwise it is very difficult to compute the moisture content of the soil if you don't know the value of the specific gravity of the solid. Third method I will discuss, that is sand bath method, fourth one is calcium carbide method, and fifth one is alcohol method, and sixth one is radiation method. And after that I will discuss how to compute the specific gravity of the solid, and after that I will discuss how to compute the density of the soil by various method. So second method I am going to discuss, that is picnometer method. Picnometer. So this is also laboratory method. It is a short duration test. Test is performed only when you know the value of specific gravity of solids. In this test, a picnometer bottle of 900 ml capacity is used. So if I make This is the picnometer bottle. Let us say it is empty weight W1. It is say W2 moist soil. W3 W4. So this is empty weight weight. This is moist soil plus empty bottle moist soil plus water. This is the water, and this is completely water. So the water content, let us say W1 is the empty weight of bottle, picnometer bottle. W2 weight of bottle plus moist soil. W3 is weight of bottle plus moist soil plus water, and W4 is the weight of bottle plus water. So firstly you have to weight empty weight of the bottle, say it is W1, and after that put the moist soil sample for which we have to compute the moisture content, and say it is W2, and after that remaining parts you can fill water and say it is weight of bottle plus moist soil plus water, and in the next step empty the bottle and wash it and fill it by completely water, say it is W4. So the specific gravity of solid can be computed as W2 minus W1 divided by W3 minus W4 into G minus 1 divided by G minus 1 into 100. So this is the expression of the specific gravity of solid. With the help of that you can compute the, this is water content, not a specific gravity of solid. W is equal to W2 minus W1 divided by W3 minus W4 into G minus 1 divided by G minus 1 into 100. So if I write the expression of water content, so the water content W2 minus W3 divided by, W2 minus W1 divided by W3 minus W4, W2 minus W1 divided by W3 minus W4 into G minus 1 divided by G minus 1 into 100. So this is the expression of water content. So I told you, if you know the value of specific gravity of solid, then you can apply this method. Otherwise it will not be helpful, where G is the specific gravity of solids, and W is the moisture content, moisture content or water content of the soil. Of course, it will be in percentage. So third method I am going to discuss, that is calcium carbide method. So this is the field method to compute the moisture content, and short time, short duration time, within 5 minutes, within 5 minutes you will get the value of moisture content. So calcium carbide method is a field method and short duration test. Within 5 minutes you will get the value of moisture content. And the fourth one is sand bath method. Sand bath method is a field method, field method to compute the moisture content, but not accurate, but not accurate. Fifth one is torsion balance method. So briefly we have to know torsion balance method. It is a quick and laboratory method. Quick and laboratory method. And the last one is radiation method. So radiation method is a quick method to compute moisture content of soil, and it is a field method. So these all are I have discussed 6 methods to compute the moisture content. The first one is oven drying method, that is laboratory method and long duration test but accurate method. Second one is picnometer method. So picnometer method is a laboratory test and short duration test, but if you know the value of specific gravity of solid, then you can use that method to compute the moisture content. And for this you have to take a 900 ml picnometer bottle, and firstly you have to empty weight of the bottle is measure, say it is W1, and after that put the moist soil sample into the bottle and once again weight it, say it is W2, and after that fill the water in that bottle and say it is W3, that is weight of bottle plus moist soil plus water, and after that you have to empty the bottle and completely fill the water and say it is W4, that is weight of bottle plus water. So the water content can be computed as W2 minus W1 divided by W3 minus W4 into G minus 1 divided by G minus 1 into 100. Then you will get the value of moisture content. Similarly, third method I have discussed, that is calcium carbide method. That is a very quick method and field method to compute the moisture content. Fourth one I have discussed, that is sand bath method, that is field method but not accurate method. And torsion balance, fifth one is torsion balance method, that is quick and laboratory method. And the sixth one is radiation method. This is also quick method to compute the moisture content of soil, and it is a field method. Now I am going to discuss the determination of specific gravity of specific gravity of solid by, so this is the determined by picnometer. Picnometer. So same procedure. Firstly, you have to weight the picnometer bottle. This is the picnometer bottle. This is the for the entrapped air. So say it is W1. This picnometer bottle, and put the dry soil W2. Dry soil plus moist water W3. And say it is W4 completely water. W4. So the specific gravity of solid can be computed as, so if I write specific gravity of solid, GS, G can be computed as W2 minus W1 divided by W2 minus W1 minus W3 minus W4. So this is the expression of specific gravity of solid by picnometer method, where W1 is the empty weight of picnometer bottle, picnometer bottle. W2 is the weight of bottle plus dry soil. W3 is the weight of bottle plus dry soil plus water, and W4 is the weight of bottle plus water. So with the help of that, you can compute the value of specific gravity of solid, and the expression is W2 minus W1 divided by W2 minus W1 minus W3 minus W4. Fill density. In-Situ unit weight can be determined by core cutter method, sand replacement method, and third one is water displacement method. So these are the three very famous methods to compute the in-situ or fill density of the soil. So the first method I am going to discuss for the determination of in-situ unit weight, that is core cutter method. So this is the core cutter method is filled method to compute density of so suitable for soft and fine grained soil. It is not suitable for not suitable for gravelly strata. For this, a cylindrical mold or cylindrical core cutter, so this is cylindrical core cutter, and this is our dolly, and this is the hammer. Hammer is used. So if I write about the apparatus used, apparatus used. So the first one is cylindrical mold, second one is dolly, steel dolly, third one is hammer, fourth one is weighing machine, weighing machine, knife, and tin can for the determination of moisture content. So step first, if I write the procedure, so measure the internal diameter D and height H of the cylindrical core cutter. Compute the volume of core cutter, that is V is equal to pi by 4 d square h. Generally the diameter of the internal diameter of the core cutter is 100 mm and height is 130 mm and volume is approximately 1000 centimeter cube. Step third, measure the empty weight of core cutter and say it is W1. Step 4. So put the core cutter on the top of the soil surface, and one thing remember, the soil will not contain any stone or gravel. And after putting the core cutter, put the dolly on the top of the core cutter and with the help of wet hammer penetrate the entire core cutter into the soil. Once it will penetrate just the empty weight of the core cutter, so in the empty area soil will fill densely, and after that with the help of uh, any excavation tool remove the surrounding soil and extract the core cutter, and with the help of knife plane the top and bottom surface of the core and once again it weight it. So measure the weight of core cutter with soil sample, say it is W2. Step 5, compute the density, bulk density gamma b, and it can be computed as W2 minus W1 divided by volume. W2 is the weight of core cutter plus soil minus weight of empty weight of core cutter. So it is weight of soil by volume is the bulk unit weight. Step 6. Take the soil sample for moisture content determination and calculate. Take the soil sample for moisture content determination and same procedure oven drying method is applied and compute moisture content of the soil sample. Once you compute the moisture content of the soil, so we know the relationship gamma D is equal to gamma B divided by 1 plus W. So dry density can be computed, dry density can be computed. So these two things we have to compute, bulk density and dry density and moisture content with the help of this core cutter. So this method is a in situ method to compute the density of the soil. What I said, firstly take the empty cylindrical core cutter and measure the internal diameter and height. Generally internal diameter varies 130 mm and diameter is 100 mm and internal height is 130 mm. And with the help of this diameter and height and compute the volume of the mold pi by 4 d square h. And after that this empty core cutter is put on the soil top of the soil sample, and on the upper part you have to put the dolly, because dollies why dollies put it on the top of the core cutter, because if I don't put the dolly on the top of the core cutter, so it might be possible with the help of hammer the top surface of the core cutter will deteriorate. So that's why I put it on the dolly on the top, and once the entire core cutter is penetrated into the soil, with the help of grooving tool or excavation tool, remove the soil sample, surrounding soil sample, and extract the core cutter, and with the help of knife smooth the top and bottom surface of the core cutter, and once again it is weight and it is W2. W1 is the empty weight of the core cutter. W2 minus W1 is the weight of soil, and with the help of this volume we can compute the bulk density for the determination of moisture content. So whatever the sample is collected in the core cutter, take the soil sample at the top, middle and bottom and apply the oven drying method to compute the moisture content. Once you compute the moisture content, so with the help of this relation we can compute the bulk dry density also. So dear student, today I have discussed about the uh, remaining methods to compute the moisture content, like Picnometer method, sand bath method, calcium carbide method, alcohol method and radiation method. And after that I have discussed the method to compute the specific gravity of solid, that is Picnometer method. With the help of this Picnometer method we have computed the specific gravity of soil solid, that is W2 minus W1 divided by W2 minus W1 minus W3 minus W4, where W1 is the empty weight of picnometer, W2 is the weight of picnometer plus dry soil, and W3 is the weight of picnometer plus dry soil plus water, and the W4 is weight of picnometer plus water. And after that I have discussed the three methods. I told you about the in situ method to compute the dry density, and these methods were the first one is core cutter method, second one is sand replacement method, and third one is water displacement method. Out of three I have discussed first one, that is core cutter method. So in core cutter method I have discussed this is a field method to compute the density of soil, and I told you this method is suitable for soft soil and fine grained soil. This method is not suitable for the gravelly strata or soil contains stones. The apparatus used for this core cutter is cylindrical core cutter, steel dolly. Third one is weighing machine, hammer, moisture cane, and knife. So the procedure I told you that firstly you have to measure the internal diameter and height of the core. Once you computed the internal diameter and height, so you can calculate the value of volume of the core. And after that you have to take the empty weight of core, and once you have taken the empty weight of core cutter, after that place this core cutter on the soil surface and put the dolly on the top of the core, and with the help of hammer penetrate the entire core cutter into the soil. With the help of excavation tool, remove the surrounding soil and remove the entire core cutter, and with the help of knife smooth the top and bottom part of the mold, and once again weight it, say it is W2. So bulk density can be computed as W2 minus W1 divided by volume, and after that same soil is taken for the determination of moisture content, and with the help of this moisture content dry density is computed. So in the next method I will discuss another two methods to compute the field density, that is sand displacement method and water displacement method, and after that I will discuss the soil classification. So take care of your health and happy learning.